dear students, I am Ms. Munazza Syed. Welcome you all to Nagesh Karasgi Orchid School. Today I am going to teach you English subject of grade 2. Children, as you remember, daily we are learning one good thought. Yes? So today's good thought is respect your parents. Yes? Respect your parents. Now what respect actually it means, let me tell you. Respect means to give honor and love. What do you mean by respect? Respect means to give honor to somebody and to give love to them. So you should always respect all the elders, not only your parents, but specially you have to respect your parents. So now see, you have to today, always and forever, you have to respect your parents. You should respect them because they taught you how to walk. Because you took your first step by holding their fingers. Yes, isn't it? By holding their fingers, you were able to walk. Then as you grown up, you were able to walk by your own. So there are countless things that all the parents have did for you all. You are not able to pay back for their endless efforts. So children, remember this good thought and always respect your parents and elders too. Now moving to the studies, let me tell you that what we have learnt in last session, in last English period. Do you all remember? Yes, we have revised the lesson. What was the name of the lesson? Lesson number 1, why Meena could not sleep. Very good children. But today we are going to recall some part, means I am going to ask you some questions that what we have learnt already in the previous period. So what we did actually in that period, children? We have solved the exercise. Very good. And what particularly we have solved in the exercise? Grammar part. Very good. And which point we have learnt in the grammar? Nouns. Very good. What do you mean by nouns? N-O-U-N-S. Nouns. Nouns means what? Names of people, place, thing or animal is called as noun. Let me repeat. Listen carefully, children. Names of people, place, thing or animal is called as noun. So in the noun we have learnt singular noun and plural noun. What do you mean by singular noun, children? Means we are talking about one single thing, one single people, one single animal or one single place. Means only we are talking about one. If we want to make it plural, so it will be more than one. Okay. For example, let me tell you, here I have one marker. But if I want to talk about more than one, can you count these markers I have in my hand? 3. Good. If I want to talk about this, I will say one marker. Here I will say many markers. Yes. If next example, here I have in my right hand one book. But if I want to talk about more than one, I will say books. One book, many books. So usually we add s to the singular noun to make it plural. For example, as I said you, one book, many books. Come up with some more examples, children. Yes, dog, one dog, many dogs. As you all are student, one student, many students. So we usually add s to the noun to make it plural. But some of the nouns ending with s, ch, sh or x, we have to add es to make it plural, as we have already learned. Now for example, brush, b B-R-U-S-H, brush. Brush is a name of thing and it ends with S-H. So we have to add E-S to make it plural. B-R-U-S-H-E-S, brushes. Okay. Now second point is, if the noun is ending with F or F-E, we have to add V-E-S to make it plural. For example, shelf, S-H-E-L-F, shelf. If we want to talk about more shelf, so what will be? S-H-E-L-V-E-S, shelves. One shelf, many shelves. Can you give me one more example, children? The noun which ends with F or F-E? Leaf, very good. Leaf. Leaf spelling is L-E-A-F, leaf. Leaf ends with F, so the nouns ending with F, to make it plural, we have to add V-E-S, L-E-A-V-E-S, leaves. Now third point we have learnt, if the noun is ending with Y, if the noun is ending with Y, we have to add I-E-S to make it plural. For example, C-I-T-Y, city. City. If we are talking about one city, if we want to talk about more, it will be cities. C-I-T-I-E-S, cities. Good children. Now we are going to solve the next exercise and the next point in our textbook. So open your English Canopy textbook, page number 5. Handle your books carefully, children. Page number 5 you have to open your English Canopy textbook. Now children, as we have solved this exercise before, so what we have to do, I'll write again we will recapitulate those things, we will revise and recall. I will write these answers again, you have to copy in your textbooks. Okay. Now see, first one they have given ship, S-H-I-P, ship. If you want to talk about more than one ship, means it will be ships. They have given us ships, S-H-I-P-S, ships. So now we will solve the next. Leaf, as I said you, L-E-A-F, leaf. Write with me. L-E-A-V-E-S, leaves. Why we have added here V-E-S? Because it ends with F. Next, book. What we have to write here? E-E-S, I-E-S or V-E-S? Only S, good. B-O-O-K-S, books. Next, tree. One tree, many trees. T-R-E-E-S, trees. Next, shelf. Shelf ends with F. What we have to add here? V-E-S. Very good. Last one is cherry. C-H-E-R-R-Y, cherry. One cherry, many cherries. But what will be the spelling? As the noun ends with Y, we have to add I-E-S. Good. Now look at the board, children. The next question is, complete these sentences with the plural forms of the nouns in the bracket. Complete these sentences with the plural forms of the nouns in the bracket. So what exactly we have to do here is, for example, they have solved here first one. Okay, what we have to do, in the bracket they have given us the nouns. What we have to do, we have to make it plural. There is a singular noun, we have to make it plural and we have to fill these blanks. Okay. First one, Trisha plays with her friends in the evening. Trisha plays with her friends in the evening. Now in the bracket, friend they have given. Friend, one friend. If you want to talk about more, it will be friends. Good. But before making it plural, you have to see whether the noun ends with like double S, Y, F, FE. On that basis, we will make it plural here because we have to change the spellings. Now next we have, how many dash are on the table? How many dash are on the table? They are asking us, but in the bracket they have given us glass. Glass is the name of thing and one glass they are talking about. Now glass ends with double S. So what we have to add here, children, to make it plural? One glass, many glasses. Good. How many, and we have to write here plural of glass. So write with me, GLA double SES, glasses. Okay, GLA double SES, glasses. Have you all written? Good. Third one, there are so many funny dash in this book. Yes, I'll repeat again. There are so many funny dash in this book. Now they have given there the noun story. Story ends with Y. It ends with, you can see here, it ends with Y. So now you tell me, if the noun is ending with Y, what we have to add here? IES. Very good. So story is a singular. To make it plural, what we have to write? Stories. Okay. So write STORIES, stories. Next, fourth one is, the baker decorated the cake with some red dash. What? The baker decorated the cake with some red dash. Now the noun is, you can read CHERRY, cherry. Cherry ends with Y. If the noun is ending with Y, we have to add IES. Very good. So write with me, CHERRIES, cherries. Fifth one, this soup is made with cabbage, dash and dash. Now two blanks are there. So what we have to do? We will be having here two nouns as well, and we have to make these nouns plural and we have to write there. So first one dash here means, here is the first noun is leaf. L-E-A-F, leaf. Leaf ends with F, and if the noun is ending with F, what we have to add here? VES. Very good. L-E-A-V-E-S, leaves. Next, onion. Onions plural will be onions. Good. O-N-I-O-N-S. Onions. Copy in your textbook, children. Don't write the wrong spellings. Till then we will read the sentence. As you are writing, till then I will read the sentence. Trisha plays with her friends in the evening. How many glasses are on the table? There are so many funny stories in this book. The baker decorated the cake with some red cherries. The soup is made up with cabbage, leaves and onions. Write properly in a neat handwriting, children. Okay? Done with this? Okay, I'll give one more minute. You can write. See the one pink color box here down. See, this is the vocabulary. The word boy and tiger talk about the male or masculine gender. Gender means we have distributed some girls and boys. Okay, this is called gender. Now here particularly the word boy and tiger talk about males. They are male and masculine gender. Now for male it is masculine gender. M-A-S-C-U-L-I-N-E. Masculine gender. Next, the word hen and woman talk about the female or feminine gender. If you want to talk about all the males, if we are talking, it comes in masculine gender. If we are talking about the girls, women, so it will come in feminine gender. Turn the page, children. See, you will see here what we have to do. Here is the question. No, actually we have to match the pairs. You can see here. And we have to complete this table. What we have to do? We have to complete the table. Here all the males, M-A-L-E, male. Whereas here we have female. Okay, means that like all the feminine and the ladies. First one, lion. They had done one for us. Lioness. Brother. Sister. Very good. S-I-S-T-E-R. Read the spelling and write. Sister. S-I-S-T-E-R. Sister. Tiger. Third one is tiger. What will be the feminine gender? Tigress. T-I-G-R-E-S-S. Okay. Now here they have given female, cow. Cow is a female. Male of cow, bull. B-U-L-L. Grandfather. What will be the masculine gender? Grandmother. Good. G-R-A-N-D, grand. M-O-T-H-E-R, mother. Grandmother. It is looking a big spelling, but if you will do the smart work, you can break the spelling and you can learn very easily, children. G-R-A-N-D, grand. M-O-T-H-E-R, mother. Grandmother. Together if we will merge both the words, then it will be grandmother. Write this in your textbook, children. Write in a neat handwriting. Okay, now see here. When we describe a thing, we talk about how it looks. Yes. Suppose now I want to describe this marker. Okay. I will describe as they have given about how it looks. How it looks? This marker is small in size. It has a blue cap. If we will open, we will be having the brush type here to write, and this if we will open means we can put the ink too inside. So we are describing this marker. Now easily we can say that yes, this is a marker, but how is the marker? We have to describe the color, the size, the use. So these are called describing words. When we describe a thing, we talk about how it looks and why, or how we use it. As I said, to write, we use the marker to write. Means by describing this, by how it is, how it looks, what is the use of this, what is the color. So we are describing anything in that way. We use this describing words for size, color, shape, smell, taste, and so on. So only not for these particular things we are using describing words. We use describing words for color, the size as I said you, the shape, sometimes smell, size, color, the taste. We are describing in these words particularly. Now here is a description of a watch. What they have given here? Here is a description of watch. W-A-T-C-H, watch. First point is a watch is a very small clock. Clock means what? Wall clock you must have seen at your homes. So a watch is a very small clock. We wear it around the wrist. Now you can see here, as I also have the watch in my hand. It is a small clock. We wear it around our wrist. Where we wear? Around our wrist. So it is a small clock and we wear it around our wrist. It helps us to tell the time. What it helps us to tell the time? Yes, I can see what is the time right now. Then I can do my work according to my time. My watch is round and white. Now here this watch is round and white, but my watch is round and black. Okay. So these are the descriptions. Now if you will see here down, let me erase this, children. Let me clean the board. Now see here. Now describe these things in 3 or 4 sentences. Write them in your notebook. What you have to do here? This will be the HW. Write here HW. Do you all know what do you mean by HW? Homework. Very good. What you have to do here now? You have to do this as a homework in your HW book, in your homework book of. We all have English and EVS one common homework book. Yes, red color one, 200 pages. You have to write in that. In double line, properly put the heading, the lesson number and the HW. You have to write this question first. That describe these things in 3 or 4 sentences. How they have given the description of what, children? In the same way you have to describe this. Write them in your notebook. As I said you have to write that in your notebooks. First one they have given here, carrot. Carrot is a vegetable and that is in orange color. Long, good for health, grows under the ground. What you have to do? You have to describe this. See, the carrot is a vegetable. Only they have given here vegetable. But what they have added? We have to write in a sentence, in a meaningful sentence. The carrot is a vegetable. Next, orange and long. We can merge both the words, mix both the words and one sentence. It is long and orange. What? It is long and orange. Carrots are very good. It's healthy for us also. So eat more vegetables and do this homework also. Okay. Next we have cat. This is also a homework, children. This and this, both on one page, and this is below that, leaving one line. If you have written 4 lines on carrots, you have to leave one line, one double line. How we used to leave after each question, children? In the same way, what you have to do, you have to leave one line after this carrots description. Next you have to write this, cat. Minnie, Minnie is the name of cat. One ear, grey in color. Fish and rice. Climb trees and walls and catch mice. Here, this cat is called Minnie. She is 1 year old. She is grey in color. You can add further. Okay. So, these you have to do in your notebook. Which notebook, children? Red color 200 pages book we have na, big one. In that you have to write the subject up, English, lesson number 1. What is the name of the lesson? Why Meena could not sleep, and you have to write it. Okay. How many sentences, children? 3 to 4. You can write 3 and you can write 4 also. Okay. So, let me just recapitulate the revise. What we have learnt today, children? First, we have revised nouns. Very good. Then, we have solved the exercise. And in that exercise, again we have learnt more about describing words. If we are describing, means we are talking about size, shape, color, and so on. Many things you can describe. Okay. And we have learnt about the nouns. What we have learnt specially in the nouns is singular and plural noun. So, as I said you children, you have to write this, do your homework without fail, and today's good thought you have to remember, respect your parents and eat the healthy vegetable, as they have said carrot is a healthy, eat healthy vegetables and stay fit. Thank you.